When they told me where they were gonna shoot is what made me say yes. And also like thinking about my heritage. I don't really know my heritage because I grew up in America. Imtiaz was such a great director.
Yeah.
His style of directing was very unique and also great. But I realized you can't be so honest. You have to be like not honest.
Yeah, like you have to like.
Oh my god, I think I need a tissue because I laughed so hard. I used to go shopping for some food in the Infinity Mall, and then I would leave and all the kids would come and I'd give them all my food and I'd go home and cry because I had no food because I gave everybody my food.
Know. Hello everyone, this is Aina and welcome to Instant Bollywood. I'm in conversation with the super gorgeous Nargis Fakri. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good. So I want to start off by asking that let's go back in your journey where you started off with Rockstar. I want to ask you now, when you look back at that film, it is one of the most iconic films in the Hindi film industry. People love it so much. Katya Karu is trending on Reels.
Now?
Yes, now.
What? So
Yes.
old?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Dang, I need to get on Instagram.
So people would like make, fun reels of them.
Really?
Dancing on Katya Karu.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
Yeah, it's a great, great song.
Amazing.
What do you feel when you, go through these memories of yours and know that you were associated with one of the
I don't go
biggest
through the
films?
memories because it's so long ago.
Yeah.
So I have so many more memories that those memories are packed away in like a box in my brain.
Yeah.
So since you're bringing them out,
Yeah.
let me go in and unpack them. So yes, I mean, it was fun memories. It was so long ago. It was an exciting time, I guess. Everything was so new. So obviously when you're doing something new, it's always exciting.
Yeah. I also remember where you said, Imtiaz said that you should give this a shot. And you were like, what made you say yes? Because you didn't know the language, you were,
What made me say yes? I think that when they told me where they were gonna shoot is what made me say yes. And also like thinking about my heritage. I don't really know my heritage because I grew up in America. So I'm very American, and I thought what a wonderful opportunity to try to get to know a piece of who I am.
Yeah.
So that was really nice.
Did you ever, watch Indian cinema before, like?
No,
doing the
I
film?
didn't really have. The only thing I knew about is that I loved rasmalai and I loved Indian food.
Yeah.
And that's all I could like remember or really relate to.
Yeah.
But there's so much more to the culture.
How did the chemistry kind of, unfold for you at that point of time? Because you also had to act like, you're so in love.
Yeah.
And, you're stuck here. How did you do that? How did that chemistry come out on screen with Ranbir?
I guess for me, I pulled from my past stuff or things that I know. So when you remember, I mean, I don't know how everyone acts, like what their method is, but I'm really good at I'm also really good at understanding human emotions. So I know what certain things feel like. So then I just believe it, or I remember a memory that maybe was in my head of my past, something that can be relatable to the scene or what's happening, and then I just live in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But then Imtiaz was such a great director.
Yeah.
His style of directing was very unique and also great help. And then obviously Ranbir is a great actor. So when you have all of that, and imagine I didn't know anything, so these two were so great, they just made everything like, I don't even know what the word is, like they created this environment that was so good and easy for me to be able to be in the moment. And
Have you spoken to them years later, Imtiaz and Ranbir, and what are your conversations?
yeah, I mean, I wish people happy birthdays, say hello, but I think everyone's very busy. We all
Yeah.
know people have their families, and I'm traveling all over the world all the time for different things. So I think in this industry, it's hard to keep in touch the way you would like to.
Yes.
Because everyone's on the move.
Yeah.
But I think you make a friendship where no matter where you are, when you meet again, it's just like nothing.
Yeah, you start from where you
Yes,
left.
yes, which is the great kinds of relationships that you can have with people.
You know, you've always traveled, and you said that, you know, places really fascinate you. What does travel actually mean to you, and how has it evolved you as a person?
Travel is freedom to me, and I think when people travel, when they leave their hometown, they realize the world is so big and there's so many more opportunities outside of where they're from. And you learn a lot. You learn more than you learn in school. You learn about people, culture, you learn tolerance, you learn acceptance, compassion, empathy. You learn how to adapt to different situations, which I think are really important life skills.
Yeah. Even, you know, when this film was such a hit and you got a lot of offers after that, you still kind of were, you know, selective with your options, and you wanted to do the right kind of projects. Did it ever backfire you because you were not saying yes to everything, and people usually like a yes man? It's hard to say no sometimes.
Yeah, I think there was some incidents that yeah, I don't know if it backfires, because I don't look at anything as backfiring. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just the way that it is. So there were things I wanted to say yes to, but then the agency will say, no, it's not the right thing for you. Then there was things that I said no to, and they're like, no, you should say yes to. You know, like stuff like that would happen, which is fine. I don't think anything backfires, because in the end, I don't know, the goal, like my goal was just to enjoy life and experience everything. So it depends on your goal. So when you say backfire, I don't even think that makes any sense, or I can't even relate to that statement. Yeah, so everything worked out the way it should.
My main intention was to ask, you know, people don't like it when you say no.
Yeah, I noticed that.
They're very
I noticed that. People do not like, a lot of people don't like it when you say no.
Yeah.
Or you have to make up a reason or something.
Exactly.
And I used to always be like, well, why can't I just say no? I just don't want to be there or a part of it or around people. Like, what is the problem of just being honest? But I realized you can't be so honest. You have to be like not honest.
Yeah, like you have to like.
Oh my god, I think I need a tissue because I laughed so hard. Nodded on myself. Oh my god. But it makes no sense to me, but I get it also. Like, I don't know why. Like, if you invited me to your birthday and you say, hey, come to my birthday, say,
Come to my birthday. It's actually after 10 days.
oh my gosh, you know, oh really, you're a Libra too?
Yeah.
Me too, I'm a Libra. Oh, maybe I would come to your birthday. But say if you were someone else, I would like to say, no, really, I don't want to come to your birthday because it's going to be late at night, and then I don't want to eat the food that's there, and I don't drink alcohol, so I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, but people
But you
take that as a
can't.
reason.
Like, okay. So, you know, all these things go
She's
in my head.
rude.
Yeah, she's rude or something. Or even, I don't know. Anyways, yes, you're right. Sometimes I don't know if it backfires. Maybe it did. I just don't know.
Yeah. So I meant in that way that people probably would take your honesty in another way.
Yes,
whereas
yes,
you're
for
just
sure.
being honest.
Yes. I think that's one thing I learned how to refine a bit better. Is not saying not to be honest, because that's who I am. I'm very authentic.
I feel like hats off to you, because if someone told me to probably shift countries and go somewhere where I don't know the language, and, you know, be a part of their entertainment industry, and say lines that I don't understand and I'm not getting whatever they are saying, it's definitely a no-brainer for me. I would just say, no, this is very hard to do. I wouldn't do it. Years later, now you said that, you know, now I understand, like, of course, because it's been so many years. How did you deal with the language barrier in the beginning?
I just studied. I wasn't afraid. So that's a big deal. So I say this to many people, especially women. I always say, make your own money, get an education. Do not rely on your parents. Make your space for you, because later on in life, you can make your decisions. You don't have to listen to anyone, and you know you have yourself to fall back on. So I always knew if it doesn't work out, it's just an adventure I could check off on the list.
Yes.
And so that gives you a lot of freedom and choice. So you never feel trapped that you have to be somewhere or do something because you have nowhere else to go or nothing else to do. I have many things.
Did you manage to find that work-life balance?
Yes, I did, which is good. But it took me getting unwell to realize that, shoot, you really better implement this work-life balance because look what can happen.
Yeah.
But it was good. It was good. And I'm sure everybody, like during COVID, everyone had 2 years off to think about a lot of things. I'm sure some people were stressed, but some people probably were relaxed.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my God, thank God I don't have to go to work. I don't have to get on that bus or the train. Oh man, I'm just going to stay home and watch TV.
No, that was one section of people for sure.
Yes, and have a realization that, other things are important in life as well.
When you came here, you said that you stayed in Lokhandwala.
Yeah.
How was that experience? Because you're coming from a place where, there isn't, I don't know, how do we say this? A market. You were staying in a market, and I don't know
it's
the
very
story.
Different. Yeah. Come from New York City. We don't have what Lokhandwala has. We don't.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, first of all, it was exciting, interesting, a little scary. I used to walk every day from Lokhandwala Market area all the way to that mall. What's that mall?
Yeah, Infinity
Mall. Yeah. And then there was the offices across the street, which I would study like for 10 hours a day. Oh my God, it was crazy.
Oh.
And I remember I used to go shopping for some food in the Infinity Mall, and then I would leave and all the kids would come and I'd give them all my food and I'd go home and cry because I had no food because I gave everybody my food.
Know. You did.
And I had to learn like, oh my God, I can't just give everybody everything.
Yeah.
And then I used to give money away, like so much.
You used to give money to
Yes, just to everybody. Because, also I'm so dumb. I didn't know what the rupee was equal to. So I was just giving 500 to everywhere. If I told you how much money I just gave away, I didn't know. Not that I didn't know any better. I didn't think to even care. I was just like, just giving everything.
Yeah.
But then after like 2 years, I was like, if I keep giving all my money away and my food, I'm going to be broke and hungry and hanging out with these people.
Yeah.
So I had to learn how to stop doing that. That was very interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was really, I don't want to say dumb, whatever, because I'm so blessed.
Yeah. No, you were kind.
It wasn't that. I was just, overly. I think it was so overwhelming because obviously we don't have the kind of poverty that I saw in Mumbai, in New York. I mean, we do have poverty there, but it's different.
Yeah.
So I think being overwhelmed and seeing all this, I'm very emotional. So then naturally it was just
No, I don't blame you. I'm staying here for the past over 20 plus years and I still don't know how to not.
Are you not from here?
I am from
here.
Yeah,
okay. I was going to say, did you come from somewhere else?
No.
So even being here and living here, you're still overwhelmed.
It's hard for me
yes, it's overwhelming.
Say no, so I don't blame you at all.
Yes.
And I still, if a kid will come to me and ask me, I will check my pockets and I will see whether.
Yeah, then I started, instead of doing that, I was giving food away.
Yeah.
I always packed food, and I used to, I don't know why I did this and why I'm telling you, but when we're at all these fancy hotels, so I would collect all the shampoo and soap and toothpaste and toothbrush, and I'd make all these packages with food and all those hygienic stuff, and I'd give it away.
That's sweet. That's the first time I've heard someone taking something from a hotel.
Yeah. Because every day, I would have my own shampoo, but I was like, I'll just take this and I'll make these little packages, which I would do, and then give it away. I don't know if that was helpful, but people took it. Some people didn't take it, but at least, I was like, whatever. We're paying money. It's mine. I'm taking it.
No, that's very
Don't judge me. Taking the shampoo, conditioner. All your aunties do that. They collect everything. I'm like that. I'm like an auntie.
But that's very thoughtful. It's like getting them a hamper.
Yes. So I was making these little, kind of like hampers. Yeah.
Did you face people where the kind of people you met in the beginning of your career who made, fun the fact that you did not know Hindi are now coming to you and being nice to you?
I learned a lot about that throughout the years as well, because I think a person who's never been in the limelight that is automatically pushed into the limelight, it's very traumatizing, overwhelming, confusing. You don't know how to deal with all of this press and attention.
Yeah.
So I think, yes, I know a lot of people probably talk shit about me, and then later when you become at a certain place, then they all want to know you, be your friend, and then when you're not in a certain place, they don't care about you anymore.
Yeah.
So that is hard to deal with, but once you understand that's human nature, there's a lot of things that come with that. There's like a strength that you learn not to take things personal.
Have you learned to stop minimizing your achievements? Because you used to
Oh,
do that.
yeah. You know, a little bit. Yeah, I'm better at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually now when people come up to me and they're excited to meet me and they like praise my work, I actually take it in and I thank them so much. Like, I'm so thankful and I feel more blessed that I had all these opportunities, more grateful that I had all these opportunities.
What is the kind of work that you're looking forward to?
Well, I just finished shooting my first streaming series on Epic On. It's coming out, I think, at the end of October. It's called Tatlubaz.
Okay.
So actually, when I read the story, I read like all 7 episodes like in a day. Like I couldn't put it down. And the character I play, her name is Isabel, and she's very different from me. She is from Benares. She wears a lot of saris.
Lovely.
Yeah, so I was very excited to be called upon to play this character. So I think for me, never wants to be pigeonholed into only one particular like character. I'd like to play a villain. Something like that.
You play a very hot villain.
I hope so. Somebody might get me as a villain. I'd like to shave my hair off, when I told you in the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to do something different, look different,
Yeah.
be different things. Yeah. So I'm very open.
I have to say one last thing before I let you go is I loved watching you in Main Tera Hero as well. You've worked with Varun in that film and also, Dishoom. Tell me, he's one of the most fun person to be around. What was your experience working with Varun Dhawan, and are you all in touch?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I stay in touch on Instagram more. But yes, in touch. And, every person was so different who I worked with, and they were all fun. But yes, he by far was the sweetest and most fun, easygoing, a very nice human being, like looks after you, caring person. So anyone who's worked with him, I think, could say the same things. Yeah.
Actually, everyone has said that.
Yeah, he's just so lovable, He's like that best friend that's so sweet, that cares for you, looks out for you, on your side. You can call, you can talk about anything. So really nice. Good person.
We hope you all collaborate soon again.
Yeah, he's fun. Love to. Yes, he's awesome.
Thank you so much, Nargis. It was so nice talking to you.
Yes, same.
Wish you all the very best for everything that's coming in the future.
And you too. Good luck on
growing up.
Yeah. Good luck on growing up. Yes, and happy early birthday.
Yes, thank you. You too.
Thank you. Hey, I'm Nargis Fakri, and you're watching me on Instant Bollywood.